Tim. So now that we've covered all the legalities and all the things that we need to discuss before the session kind of begins, can you tell me a little bit about what's brought you in today?
So I'm just in need of some help with pretty much staying on track. I've lost the plot a little bit lately, and as you know, I've just moved here from the countryside of Victoria, but just before I left home, I did like a detox program for alcohol.
Yep.
And I'm just a little worried about relapsing.
Okay. And have you relapsed before?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And I think I've just felt so depressed and helpless, and I've turned to drinking and smoking marijuana as a way of coping with the problems.
Yeah, okay. And so you're using marijuana as well as drinking. Are you using marijuana on a regular basis as well?
I wouldn't say on a regular basis, but just more of a, just a way of helping me be social and just just making me feel a little bit calmer and relaxed, I suppose.
Yeah, okay. And so you feel like you've turned to these things, like drinking and marijuana, as a way of coping, is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Like I'm on medication, for depression and anxiety, but I guess I just get a little overwhelmed sometimes, and I use it as a way of for coping with all my problems and my issues and everything else.
Yeah, okay. So you're seeing a doctor on a regular basis as well for your medications and to check in with him about those on a regular basis?
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
Yeah, and we did some other tests on my liver and found I have some significant liver damage from all the drinking and all all the stuff I've been pretty much putting in my body.
Yeah, okay. So it sounds like you are being quite proactive about your treatment though, seeing a doctor regularly and coming in to begin counselling. So that's really, really good that you're being that proactive.
Yeah, I mean, I just want a fresh start.
Yeah.
And I want to make a change, especially after getting, losing my job for drink driving.
Okay.
It just felt like there was nothing there left for me.
Okay, but it does seem that you've got a pretty good attitude about your sobriety and kind of improving your lifestyle and things like that, which is really awesome. It does sound like alcohol has been quite a big issue for you in your life. Would that be fair to say?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's been very big.
Okay.
Yeah, I started obviously drinking when I was around 13, 14.
Yeah, okay.
Still on whiskey out of Dad's cabinet, and then it was probably around 19 or so, 19, 20, where I started actually drinking quite heavily.
Yeah.
And then it's just been pretty much quite heavily ever since then.
Yeah. And so you do seem quite determined to get on top of that though and stop your drinking and sort of using that as your way of coping.
Yeah, I have. I moved here, ready for a fresh start.
Yeah.
So just sick of feeling depressed.
Yeah, okay.
And turning to alcohol to help me deal with all of it. And after I lost my job, there was nothing left for me there. So I just wanted to make a new life here, new changes and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
I just wanted to get out of all the bad habits from there.
Okay. And so after you lost your job when you were in Victoria, you mentioned you felt as though you didn't have any reason to sort of stay there anymore. Is that right to say?
Yeah, there's nothing left there for me but kind of bad memories and bad habits, I suppose. And
yeah, okay.
I didn't really have anyone there that kind of was helpful with me and wanted me to do good things. So
Okay.
I just need to start fresh.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good attitude to have, to kind of want to start fresh and make changes in your life. And can you tell me a little bit more about what happened at work and what you were doing for a job and those sorts of things?
Yeah, so I worked with heavy machinery pretty much for the whole time I was there, and yeah, I've done that for most of my life. But obviously, you know, I was charged with drink driving when I was in that job, and the main thing I need in that job is my license. So obviously, yeah, losing my license, I can't operate machinery anymore, and it was just all downhill from there.
And did you enjoy what you did for a job? You enjoyed that work?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. You know, I love working with big machines. It's something I've always, you know, wanted to do when I was younger, and it was something that I was really good at. But obviously because of, you know, and also I've done it for so many years. I now have like industrial deafness, which has kind of affected me a little bit. But that's another reason, you know, I wanted to change. You know, I think I might have to try different things and go down different paths for a new job and new life.
Yeah. Okay. So when you lost your job, you lost that for drink driving. Do you think that, I know you said you started drinking at quite a young age, do you think that you've sort of ongoingly been using alcohol as a way of coping with different stresses in your life?
Definitely. It's not the best thing to be doing, but any problem that came about, and I suppose this came from starting to drink at an early age.
Yeah.
Any problem that would come about, I would definitely use drinking as a way of coping with it, and depending on the severity of what I was going through, it would be to how much alcohol I actually consume.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I was coping with things. If it was bad, I was drinking too much alcohol.
Yeah.
And it just kind of went downhill from there, and that's obviously the problems I'm facing now, like with my liver and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. It really does sound like you have, you're really ready to start making changes in your life, though. You've done some really proactive things already, like you went to detox and seeing a doctor, and now as well coming to counselling. So it really sounds like you're quite committed to your recovery, which is great. Yeah,
it's making these little changes are obviously something I'm not used to, so it's definitely making me feel better, and you know, it's I'm not getting any younger, so it's something I need to just get on top of.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, look, Tim, I really feel like this has been quite a positive, proactive session we've had for our first session. We've covered quite a lot of things. I've found out quite a lot of information about your lifestyle and different things that you've been doing, and I really want to applaud you for, you know, taking these steps to change your lifestyle, which is really good. Now I think we've sort of made some set some goals, which in my opinion are to be dealing with your sobriety and keeping on top of that for the first part, and also to be finding better ways of coping with your depression and anxiety. Does that all sound right to you?
Yeah, that sounds really good. Sounds just what I need, kind of thing.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.